On 5, a local mom and healthcare worker vaccinated for COVID last year did give birth to a baby girl born with those COVID antibodies.
WPTV NewsChannel 5 first broke the story about a baby born locally, believed to be one of the first in the world to be born with COVID antibodies from the vaccine.
Her mother speaks only to WPTV NewsChannel 5's Tori Dunnan about why she decided to get vaccinated while pregnant and what she hopes others will learn from her story.
The first case believed to be reported in the world of a baby born with antibodies to COVID-19.
Now that we've done the story and it's out, just like, what are you feeling now?
Oh, gosh. I feel a lot of relief.
Mary Kate says the decision to get the COVID-19 vaccine while pregnant was an easy one.
I had already made up my mind that I was going to get the vaccine.
Confident in the science.
I was 36 weeks pregnant. It was on New Year's Eve that I got the vaccine. And then 3 weeks later, she was born, so it was before I could get my second vaccine.
But deciding to go on camera took a bit more thought. The story of a local partially vaccinated pregnant woman whose baby was born with antibodies spread worldwide.
So why did you decide to come forward and talk to me?
It kind of goes towards all the naysayers of, does this person even exist? Like, yeah, I exist. My baby's healthy. She doesn't have, an extra arm growing out of her head like some people had commented. She's alive and well, and I'm just happy that I could be a part of it.
You have thick skin, right?
You have to. You really have to. To see all the negative comments about myself and about my daughter, it was really unfortunate.
She's a healthcare worker, so she was able to get the vaccine early on.
With the first shot, I almost couldn't tell you that I had a vaccine unless I poked my arm.
Her second dose, a week after her baby was born.
I had a few more side effects.
She says she never tested positive for COVID before getting the shot. When baby Addison was born, they tested the cord blood for antibodies.
When we had made this decision to go ahead and test her antibodies when she was born, it hadn't really crossed my mind that, we'd be making world news and women around the world would be reaching out and commenting, saying that, they themselves felt a lot more comfortable getting the vaccine, knowing that their baby could potentially be protected from COVID, which is just unbelievable.
She's now in close contact with the CDC. They're following her case and her newborn as well to try to gain new insight on the COVID-19 vaccine and pregnant women as well as their newborns.
They've already called twice now, so they called right after she was born and then followed up for 2 months, and they're going to follow up again to kind of just ask about my health, the baby's health, the pregnancy.
Her pediatrician describes writing this case study as a career highlight.
But this is just one piece of the puzzle that we were able to share with the world.
We had talked about it ahead of time that we would love to draw from her cord blood. It has no effect on her.
Ultimately, she hopes her story will do one thing: encourage women to talk to their doctors and not rely on misinformation found on social media.
What would you sort of give as advice to a mom who's kind of struggling with this decision? Like, they're pregnant right now.
Yep.
They have some reservations, but part of them wants to protect the baby.
You have to do, what's best for you. You need to talk to your own physician. They know you best.
Tori Dunnan, WPTV NewsChannel 5.